Well, hello again and welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. I'm really curious to see where this is going to go. We saw in the last episode that we're actually on a space station. At least it looked like we were. And we finally had the chip removed from our brain. And Johnny is gone. We're supposed to go to sleep now. I can't look at my quest list. Can't look at my inventory. I can't really do anything. Probably can't even leave the room, can I? I cannot. So, the only thing that remains for us to do is to go to sleep. We had this thing in this box over here. It just says intended use. Cerebral damage prevention and treatment system. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and go to sleep and see what happens after we go to sleep.
Come here. Waiting for you.
How is it that we're hearing Johnny? That doesn't make any sense. You gotta be dreaming, right? Investigate the noise. The stuff is moved around. That thing that was sitting there is now gone. So Johnny is barking at us here. Can't look in the mirror anymore. Alright, let's go investigate the noise. Yo, Johnny. What's up, my man? Huh?
WNS News has been notified of a breaking story. Saburo Arasaka lives once more.
What?
Now
Oh.
in the body of his son.
Oh.
The CEO was reported dead months ago, but now it's been revealed that a copy of his consciousness was made before his death. It appears his consciousness was used to override that of his son and heir Yorinobu Arasaka. This shocking development was revealed at a press conference earlier today.
皆さんいらっしゃい。祖父はよく枯れ落ちた花は枝に戻らないと言っていました。人は誰も物心ついた瞬間から死を恐れるものです。ついに人類最大の恐怖が克服されました。私三郎荒坂は今息子の体を使い皆さんの前に立っています。私はかつて頼信に生を与えました。彼は愛する父のためにそれを返してくれたのです。私のいない間、頼信は会社を変革しようといくつかの決定を下しましたが、これは過ちでした。私の指揮のもと、荒坂社は元の姿を取り戻します。決して揺らぐことのない強い荒坂が帰ってくることを約束いたします。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
Today is truly a historic day. Today, technology has fulfilled the promise left empty by religion. Saburo-sama, makoto ni omedetou.
Interesting.
Please get ready. Testing will begin shortly.
What? No, I've got good news?
No, good morning. No, got some good news for you.
We must complete a series of tests. Please do not hinder or delay.
Why is the color so weird?
Parietal lobe examination. Please use your Kiroshi scanner and read the displayed text.
Use your scanner to read the text on the screen.
Please use your Kiroshi scanner and read the displayed text.
Okay, fine.
And it was a sight to behold, he said, how a soul would choose its life. Sometimes pitiable, sometimes laughable, at times wonderful and strange.
That's enough. Cognitive function test.
Excuse me?
Solve the cube.
Solve the cube. Ready, solve. Oh. I wasn't done with that. She just yanked it out of his hand.
Please link yourself to the device.
Okay. I'm gonna jack in.
Higher order representation formation. Initiating test. The patient is ready to be examined.
Uh-huh. High order representation formation.
Higher order representation what?
Engram surgery carries an elevated risk of the onset of personality disorder. The test is essential.
Uh-huh. Hey, what's that device for anyway?
What's this thingamajig for?
It measures pupillary response.
Okay. What about these tests?
What are these tests meant to test?
Initiate device calibration. Respond to the keywords. No thinking, just the first word that comes to mind. Journey.
Journey. I don't know. Freedom.
I don't know.
Oh, I guess I didn't pick it in time.
Home.
Home. Nothing.
Got nothing.
Enemy.
I got nothing.
I don't know.
Principal.
Principal? I don't know, man. Quit asking me this crap.
I don't know.
Betrayal.
Betrayal. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't like any of these answers. Betrayal.
You're in a cornfield. Tall, green plants as far as the eye can see. The sun is bright, blinding. The stalks of corn part as you walk forward. You come across a clearing left by an automated combine in its wake.
What are we doing here?
What's this test for anyway?
It tests your level of empathy. The heat has made your mouth dry and sticky. You spot a rodent's nest at your feet. The machine has torn through the soft soil. You spot blind, newborn field mice around their mother. The machine has left her sliced in two.
Okay.
They lie in perfect symmetry, a tiny rodent rosette. Your mouth begins to water.
If you say so. That's enough of that.
That's enough.
The test is necessary.
I said enough.
We shall return to it later.
How'd I do?
We will see. Motor function test. Please step onto the treadmill.
Okay. Step onto the treadmill. What if I just went outside instead? Oh, I guess I can't.
Motor function test. Please connect to the device.
What's this test all about?
Motor function, she said.
Please walk. Gradually accelerate.
No, I only have an option to stop.
What's this supposed to prove? I already know I can walk.
We must complete a series of tests. Please do not hinder or delay.
Fine. Are you happy now?
How am I doing?
Please control your breathing. Accelerate by 3.
Shit.
Get up. You can't stay here.
How are we still hearing Johnny? Leave the room. Now the room looks normal, at least. It's like it did before. This looks like the real world, not a dream. It's a door. Oh, whoa, whoa, what's going on down there? What? Oh, it's Jackie, what? What the? It's Jackie? The hell? Yo, Jackie. What's up, man?
Welcome to N54 News. I'm Jillian Jordan. The world remains gripped by the revelation that Saburo Arasaka has returned from the dead in the body of his son, Yorinobu Arasaka. A letter of protest regarding the apparent resurrection has been signed by religious leaders, human rights groups, and Virtue 100 company CEOs.
This is an abomination born of unchecked vanity, technocratic arrogance, complete moral collapse.
Our position is clear. Saburo Arasaka's seizure of power is in violation of international law. International arbitration is absolutely necessary to...
Do we really want to live in a world where the rich and powerful can become immortal? Where they can continue to take from the poor? Not only their livelihoods, but even their You are gods! You are gods! You are gods! You are gods! Life is not for trade! Life is not...
But Saburo Arasaka has issued his response in similarly strong terms. There will be no appeasement.
荒坂社内部の出来事に関して外部の方々にとやかく言われる筋合いはありません。生を受けることに許可が必要ない以上、蘇ることも同様であると考えるべきです。私が息子を殺めたなどという主張は事実無根。法的根拠もありません。合意の上での身体の贈与は一種の寄付に分類することができ、殺人には到底値しません。殺人の条件は生物学的な死です。見ての通り、この体は
Please get ready. Testing will begin shortly.
What about the other tests?
Any results from the tests you already did?
No, we are not done yet. Today we begin a new series of tests.
Fine. Hit me. Let's get this done.
Cognitive function test. Solve the cube.
I wonder how hard it would be to solve a 4x4 cube.
Next test, please connect your personal link.
I like how V doesn't want to give it up. He's like, hey, I'm not done with that. She just yanks it away from him.
Higher order representation formation, initiating test. The patient is ready to be examined.
Uh-huh. Why can't I solve the cube?
Why can't I solve the fucking cube?
That is what I'm trying to determine.
We're doing this again?
Same thing. Again?
We need very precise data.
Fine, let's do it.
Let's start this thing.
Device calibration. Please respond to each keyword with your initial association.
As quick as I can, no thinking. Got it.
Illness.
Johnny.
Johnny.
Rebellion.
Johnny.
Johnny.
I. Me.
Johnny.
Johnny.
The present.
Ooh.
Hell.
The future.
Death.
You're in a cornfield. Tall green plants as far as the eye can see. The sun is in your eyes, bright, blinding. The stalks of corn part as you walk forward. You come across a clearing left by an automated combine in its wake.
The heat's made your mouth dry and sticky. You spot a rodent's nest at your feet.
The machine is torn through the soft soil. You spot blind, newborn field mice around their mother. The machine has left her sliced in two. They lie in perfect symmetry, a tiny rodent rosette. Your mouth begins to water.
What if I don't say that's enough?
A shadow gradually falls over the ground. The first rain cloud of the year. Measurements complete. We will now move on to the motor function test. Please step onto the treadmill.
Is there a way out of here? Is there anything we could do? That kit just seems important to me. Why can we scan the kit but nothing else? Cerebral damage prevention and treatment system. Can't seem to do anything with it. Can't seem to do anything with anything.
Motor function test. Personal link.
Really aced it last time, didn't I?
Slow walk.
What? I have no option. I have to say, nope, not doing it. Or could I just move forward? Okay. Alright, moving forward.
Not bad so far, huh? Try a little faster.
Accelerate by 3.
I can't. Gotta stop.
Treadmill. Testing concluded for today.
Just... What if I just laid here and I didn't get up? She'd just stand there. Doesn't even bother to help. Doesn't send anybody in. Doesn't do anything. Just stands there. She's very patient, I'll give her that.
Communications have been unlocked. You may now phone home. Earth.
Thanks for reminding me where home is. Call the people close to you. Carrierodine. Ooh, we have a message. Oh, what? I can't open my messages right. Whoa, what's it? Hold on. Oh. Neural interface. Manufacturer Arasaka. Model Lumiere H2. Technology satellite linked, adjusted to 0G. I think we need to call Pan Am. Right?
Hey.
You've got some nerve!
What?
Wait, what? What's the problem?
Oh, I spoke with Victor, so please stop acting surprised. Where the hell are you?
Why are you yelling at me?
Hey, stop yelling at me.
You piece of shit! You're lucky we're not face to face!
What?
Seriously, where are you?
I'm on in orbit.
Sitting on an Arasaka orbital station. No idea which one.
Like I could give a shit which one! You're in trouble! Again! Alone! You could have asked for help!
Had my reasons.
Ah! Fuck! Enough! Just stop pissing me off! Return to Earth, now, before they hurt you!
Nice to hear your voice again.
It's good to hear yours too, idiot. Now come home.
What? She talked to Victor? What? What did he tell her? I guess that he found us basically unconscious, crawling to Victor's place. We didn't ask her for help. I guess that's why she's mad. Can we call River?
Hey.
Hey, bad time. Can it wait?
Just wanted to talk, dude.
Just wanted to talk.
Sorry. Like I said, bad time. I have to call you back.
Oh, okay. That kind of made me sad. Who else can we talk to? What did Victor tell Pan Am?
How's it going?
Hey, think I ought to ask you the same.
How's Misty?
How's Misty?
Well, after you left, she went off to visit her folks. For a while, most likely. Got a postcard from her, from Warsaw. There's a polar bear on it.
Tell her I said hi when she gets back.
You'll tell her yourself.
Okay. Hey man, I got rid of that biochip.
Got rid of the biochip.
Arasaka do it?
Yeah. Sitting on their orbital station.
Alright. So once you get back, pay me a visit, huh? You're gonna need a thorough checkup.
Yep.
Yeah, so, to be honest, been better.
Well, what am I supposed to do long distance over the phone?
I just wanted to talk, Vic.
Look, we go back long enough that you know I'm no good at this stuff. And Misty's out of town.
What am I supposed to do?
Get a grip. Make a decision. You already showed yourself and me you can do it.
Yeah. Thanks for the pep talk, Vic. Sounds like a plan.
Make a decision. Well, let's talk to Carrie.
Hey.
Hey, V. Look, season finale of Little Big Corporal Rats is on in a minute, so, call you back later, huh?
Dude, I need to talk to you.
Look, I need to talk to somebody. I'm sitting up in orbit and it sucks.
What the hell are you doing up there?
Long story.
Well, if it sucks, come back down.
Gotta wait for the end of these stupid tests.
Don't have to do a thing. Just, break the fuck out of there. Okay, it's started. Gotta go.
It's just an orbital station. Just break out. I mean, gravity, you just fall to Earth. Well, we have the option. Let's call Hanako. No answer. Hold on a minute. Can we interact with this thing? We cannot. It's odd. Why can we scan these things? Let's go for a walk, man. Let's get out of here. I'm surprised the door's open. Probably can't go any further than this. We can't jump. Ventilation. What? Huh? Oxygen system. Contains sodium chloride and powdered iron. Okay. Door. Space. What the hell, man? I guess we'll go to bed. Television. Malfunction. Oh. Oh. Arasaka Raw Power 2. Intended use, rehabilitation, and training. Fire extinguisher, intact, ready for use. Fire suppression system for use in orbital stations. Okay, fascinating. Okay. Well, I guess we will go to sleep and wake up and do it all over again tomorrow. No news this morning. The colors are returning. That's nice.
Cognitive function test. Solve the cube.
Why does she have to jam it in his hand? Come on, V, this is it, man. You got it. What the? What the? What? The hell was that?
Over the past several weeks,
What?
tensions between Arasaka Corp and Militech escalated to troubling levels. Many pundits and analysts warned of a possible outbreak of armed conflict.
Wait a
The
minute.
exacerbation of tensions was heightened when Yorinobu Arasaka assumed leadership following his father's death and accused Militech of his murder. However, in an unexpected shift, the return of Saburo Arasaka appears to have diffused the situation between the rival megacorporations.
継続は力なり。荒坂社の基本理念です。息子の頼信はこの言葉を忘れ、焦って変化を求めすぎました。私が敵味方両者に説き続けてきた教訓。完璧なものを変える必要はない。これが真理なのです。以上となります。
Saburo Arasaka and NUS President Rosalind Myers have agreed to meet in person to lay the groundwork for a lasting peace. A first step of goodwill was taken today as the Arasaka CEO withdrew from Night City 15 armored vehicles from the company.
Hey, listen. These tests gonna go on much longer?
We need very precise data.
Can't stand this anymore.
Cognitive function test.
Jam it in there.
Solve the cube.
Whoa. What just happened?
Please sit up. Respond to the key words. No thinking, just the first word that comes to mind. Loyalty.
No. Want to talk to Hanako Arasaka.
Please respond to each term with the first thing that comes to mind.
Quick as I can, no thinking, right?
Humanity.
Enough! No more tests. I refuse to take any.
How do we break out of
Step onto
this?
the treadmill.
Nope.
No.
How do we break out of this?
As quickly as you can, without thinking about it. V.
Huh.
Hanako Arasaka. Want to talk to her now.
Cognitive function test.
She grabbed our
Solve
wrist.
the cube.
Throw it.
Fuck, no, enough! I've had it! Fucking hate this place!
Because she walks out of there. Oh, I'm coming with you. You better run. Vent your frustration, optional. Vent my frustration. Oh, I'm gonna vent my frustration. I'm gonna beat this thing up. Grrr.
Fuck!
Yeah. Yeah. Smash.
Fuck you all!
Yeah. Venting my frustration. Grrr. Can I do some more? Oh yeah, we're gonna throw this stupid stool. Yeah.
Enough! I'm done!
Please get up.
Hellman. Morning, is it morning? Who would have thunk? Anders Hellman.
Didn't expect to see you here, of all people.
Life is full of surprises. Someone really ought to clean this mess up.
What do you want?
They asked me to speak to you.
Yeah. You back with the corp?
Guess you're back in the Arasaka fold. For good this time? Haven't had enough of them. The whole fucked up family.
Arasaka will always get his way. And the new project is an excellent fit with my skill set. A prime outlet for my ambitions. And it has to do with you, actually.
I heard about Saburo Arasaka.
So Saburo Arasaka's returned. In Yorinobu's body.
We live in strange times.
Not freaked? That doesn't faze you?
Half my life I worked to give Saburo Arasaka immortality. In so doing, I grew accustomed to the thought of his resurrection.
Can't get my head around it somehow. Saburo Arasaka should be eating dirt already. A real shame about Yorinobu. Yeah, it's a real shame about Yorinobu.
It's too bad for Yorinobu. He stands defeated in the worst possible way. Cut down by his own nightmare.
A tragic figure, truly.
You never liked him.
One should speak well of the dead, or not at all.
So anyway, you're here to speak with me. What about?
Fine. So what do you have to tell me?
I fear I'm the bearer of bad news. Listen to me. The procedure was a success. We removed the biochip. But the damage it wrought proved enormous. At the genetic level, altered DNA. The kind you would find in those suffering from radiation sickness. And sadly, it's lethal.
I don't know if I believe you, dude.
No. I don't believe you.
The test results are unequivocal.
You could still be wrong.
Were I you, I would place my hopes elsewhere. All the options have yet to be exhausted.
Well, how much time do you think I have left?
How much time I got?
Approximately 6 months. Then things will deteriorate quickly. The time before your ultimate demise will be worst. Most taxing.
I want to talk to Hanako.
Want to talk to Hanako Arasaka?
I'm afraid that's impossible.
We had a deal.
And both sides fulfilled their respective ends. You, your case, your troubles, no longer interest Hanako.
Hanako Arasaka promised to save my life.
Precisely why she sent me here to discuss your options with you.
Okay, well tell me about these options.
What other options are there? Already gone under the knife once.
Arasaka Corporation has the capability to cheat death. All we require from you is a dose of trust.
Trusted you once already. Fat lot of good that did me.
You may join our pilot program. Secure your soul. I fear your body is no longer of any use. You must abandon it. We will create an engram of your mind and store it in Mikoshi.
Store it? Why can't I just get a new body?
We have yet to solve the compatibility issue.
Doesn't sound like you had much of a problem with Saburo Arasaka.
You have no offspring. Nor do you have an entire clinic focused solely on your care.
How do I know this isn't a trap?
How am I supposed to know this isn't another one of your tricks?
A trick?
Maybe Arasaka just wants to punish a pain-in-the-ass thief. Maybe Saburo just wants another soul in his collection.
The Arasakas have become gods. You are nothing to them. Insignificant.
So this has to be your sweet revenge. Look at you. Your life's work has turned Saburo into a god. Yet here you stand, a mere mortal.
That would make two of us. Why would I seek to punish my companion in distress? My employer has made you an offer. We should finish discussing it.
Well, not gonna do it.
So let's say I agree. I'll land in Arasaka's soul prison. Put myself at their mercy. Do I even need to ask about the catch?
All is set forth in a contract, guaranteed therein. You must merely sign it. If you wish to live, that is. Now, since a digitized psyche is not legally an individual, the contract entails relinquishing your rights. A temporary measure, naturally.
No, not about to become the property of Arasaka Corp.
Current participants of the program are all well-known, influential people. We have yet to receive any complaints.
And if I refuse?
Your belongings are packed. A shuttle will take you back to Earth, and you will be dead before winter. It's no easy decision, I know. You should think it through carefully.
Oh, good grief. So, we need to make a decision.
No loopholes, no fine print. You have nothing to fear.
What do they get out of it, though? What does Arasaka get out of keeping V's soul? What do they get out of it?
Have you made your decision?
If we go back to Earth, I don't know, maybe somebody else could help us, maybe? Gameplay-wise, I kind of mostly want to pick this one because I want to see what happens. I feel like if we choose this one, we'll just go back to Earth, and that'll be that. If we choose this one, then, you know, maybe we'll get to see something weird happen? I mean,
have you made your decision?
I want to do this one, but I want to see what happens with this one. Damn, man. I don't think V would trust him. I don't think he would. And it seems like even if there's even a slightest bit of Johnny left, it would be the biggest slap in the face to Johnny. I don't think I could do it. We're going back to Earth.
Made my decision. I'm going back to Earth. Going home.
You will die there.
Goodbye, Anders. Your offer was shit. But in making it, you gave me something better.
What are you talking about?
Before, death was inevitable. A fact of my shit life. You let me choose it. Accept it on my terms.
Well, okay. Take the bag with your things. This strange little box over here. Just sitting there. Can't do anything with it. Can't take it with me. Can't save myself with it. Just a strange little box. Huh. Okay, we took the cube. Little memento of our trip here. Let's take the bag. Now we go home. Hellman. Dude. Seriously, dude. Tell me. What was really going on in there? Come on, man. Talk to me. I guess he's not going to.
Nothing of beauty will never fade away. I see your eyes, I know you see me. You're like a ghost, how you're everywhere.
Return to Earth.
How's the Earth looking from way up there? She as pretty as they say? Or is that just another lie? Listen, don't forget, your implants were made for Earth gravity. Could start acting up in orbit. What I'm trying to say is, don't ignore any error warnings, okay? And when you're back, I mean, if you come back, I'll do a full checkup. Maybe even give you a little discount. Take care, V.
Hey, V. Everyone's telling me you're a base gordo now. A big shot, eh? So big you can't call me once a week. Once a month, even. Don't forget where you started. Who you started with, My door's always open to you, V. There's always food on my table. Mi casa es su casa. No se te olvide. Ahí te veo, V.
Hey, V. I was just wondering how you've been. Haven't heard from you in a while. Still living large in Night City? I don't know. All I think about is dropping everything and leaving. Yet, here I am, still. Oh, the city's like quicksand. The more you try to get out, the more it pulls you in. Once you're up to your knees, you're never getting out. Like Evelyn. Anyway. Look out for yourself, okay? And call me sometime. Bye. Hey, V! How are things? Weather in the Badlands is pleasant as usual. My cooler melted, it's 90 degrees in the shade, and there's a sandstorm heading straight for us. So, yeah, you're missing out. No, but seriously, we're all getting by. Family never stops growing. Work's always piling up. Sometimes all I wish for is a good night's rest. But oh well. Can't have everything, right, V? You know what I mean. Let me know when you get bored of the city. I'll take you for a nice, long ride. All right, now. Take care, V.
Hello, V. Saul speaking. Heard about something big happening in Night City, with a certain V in the lead role. Don't know what you plan to do now, but just remember, we always take care of our own. And, you're one of us now, V. You're an Alda Caldo. Remember that. Take care of yourself, V. And see you around.
V, hey! Can you hear me? Shit, is this thing recording? Okay, well, all of us have been wondering when you're finally gonna drop by. We can get a barbecue going, knock a few back, do a couple of races, or pay a friendly visit to the Raff and Shiv. Guess what I'm trying to say is, well, Badlands could use a badass like you, V. Don't know what you got on your plate right now, but remember, you're welcome out here anytime. All right, now, take care.
Hey, Rogue here. I wanted to... Oh, voicemail. Why not? V? I was wondering if you could pass the message along to Johnny. 2 messages, actually. One, that he's an arrogant, egotistical son of a bitch. And second, that it was nice to talk to him again. Both of you, take care of yourselves, okay?
V, hey! So, here's the thing. A couple fellas from the 5th Precinct busted a shop selling illegal iron. Sawed-offs, stun guns, mustard gas canisters. Orders from on up were to blow it all to the ground. But then I thought, maybe there's a better way to use all this stuff for a good cause. I still remember what you did for us. for me and Randy. The city needs more people like you. And I'm gonna make sure they're equipped. This one's on me, V. See you around.
Hello, V. From what I understand, you have less than 6 months to live. I do not know how you plan to spend this time. Perhaps you have chosen to put your feet up, rest, ponder life's meaning. Or perhaps you continue to do what you are good at. If that is the case, my father and I would gladly retain your services. You would be compensated generously. 6 months will pass faster than you imagine. It would be a shame to let this time go to waste.
Hey, V. Jefferson Peralta's here. You know, mayor of Night City. I'm calling about our recent program to tackle homelessness. What do you say about being the head of my security detail, huh? As you know, the number of people I can trust are few and far between. Next week, we're going to be raising the city's taxes. So, things might get a little hairy. Come by. We'll hammer out a good deal for you. I'm no any pincher when it comes to safety. All right. Well, we'll be in touch, V.
Hey, V. Orbital connections cost an arm and a leg, so I'll just get right to it. I was just thinking about you, so I laid out a quick tarot and... oh dear. The Fool, the Moon, the High Priestess. Those are bad cards. Keep a close eye on your new friends, V. I mean it.
So we were watching those messages there, and I thought that maybe those were messages that were left after V died. And it just as I was watching them, I was thinking of it from that perspective. Like, these people, they never heard what happened to V, and so, you know, after some time passes, they reach out to him, send him a voicemail message or whatever, and it just goes to this inbox on some computer somewhere and just sits there forever, which I guess maybe happens in real life, right? So anyway, that's what I was thinking, and it's just kind of sad. But then Hanako came on, and she was like, "I've heard you have 6 months to live." So then I'm like, "Oh, okay. So these messages aren't from after his death," which kind of changed things and kind of made me wonder. I don't know. Misty mentioned about orbital transmissions being expensive, so maybe those messages were sent when he was up there, because V was up there for a while, I would bet, right? I mean, there was a Groundhog Day thing going on, it looked like. So I guess those were messages sent to him when he was still up there, which I don't feel like carries the same weight as when I thought they were messages sent to him after he was dead. We're sitting here looking at the credits now, so I guess we could assume that it is not possible for V to get healed some other way. Victor can't fix him, nobody else could fix him. So I guess he goes back to Earth, and whether he is the security detail for Jefferson Davis, or what was his name? Jefferson? You know, Jefferson Peralez. Or whether he goes and works for Hanako, which I think would be baloney. She's like, "Hey, come work for us." He's like, "Why don't you heal me?" You know. We don't know what V did in those 6 months. Right there at the end, he held a necklace with a pendant on it in his hand. It was a little dark on my screen, so I couldn't tell what it was, and I didn't remember that pendant from the game, unfortunately, so I don't remember its significance. I don't remember why he ripped it off of his neck. So if anybody can enlighten me on that, I would appreciate it. As far as the game itself, I've talked about it many times. I feel like there's a lot of potential here. I think there's potential for greatness here. Some parts of the story or of the gameplay I thought were fantastic. I really enjoyed parts of it. I loved the city. I thought the visuals were great. I liked riding around the city. I liked riding around outside the city. The whole hacking or whatever, the cyberware stuff. I feel like there could have been more to that. I felt like I was very limited in what I could do with the cyberware stuff. The combat was okay, but it's obvious that it's not a finished game. I've made it to the end of this thing, and I was just, when those people were talking, I was trying to think of like how I felt, and I'm not really feeling a whole lot. At the end of The Witcher, at the end of The Witcher 3 and The Witcher, I played The Witcher and The Witcher 3, I never played The Witcher 2, but at the end of both of those games, I felt like a sense of accomplishment, a little bit of sadness that it was over and that I was going to leave the world. And I have those feelings in a lot of games I play, but I can't really say I'm feeling that with this game. And I hate to say that because it makes it sound like I'm saying that I didn't like the game. I did, but even after playing it for 100 plus hours, I really don't know if I ever really felt like I was a part of the world, and I really can't explain why. I don't know. I can't explain it. I'm trying to think of it myself, and there were a couple characters that I cared about, cared about Jackie, cared about, what was her name, Judy? Cared about Pan Am, but they were just kind of like blips, they were here for a little while and then they were gone. So yeah, I don't know. I never really felt a real connection with anybody playing as V. Not a deep connection. You can feel a deep connection in a video game. It can happen. It's happened many times in many of the games I've played. So there's that's missing. I don't know. Putting something together like this has got to be a balancing act, and it's got to be a very difficult thing to do. And I don't know what it is that they missed, or that just simply didn't get through to me. Somebody in the comments told me that I chose the worst ending. I don't know if that's true or not. I have to think that all of the endings ultimately end up with V on the space station, because the only way that he can get the relic chip removed is through Arasaka, I believe. Although I do wonder how that would have happened if he would have chosen Johnny's plan to just go into Arasaka guns blasting. But we would have been doing it... Why? To get to Mikoshi, I guess? Is that what that thing was called? I don't know, man. I just feel like all of the endings would have ended up with V on the space station. I mean, I think that is the case. I mean, because like all of those little video messages that we just received, one of them mentioned being on the space station. So I think that all of the endings end that way. How you get there is a different story. There may be other paths that are more interesting or more fun. I'm okay with the path I took. I hate that things ended with Johnny the way they did, but you knew from the start, both Johnny and V can't live in the same head. They just can't, What's another option? They extract Johnny and put him in someone else's body? Whose body? Who sacrifices their body so that Johnny could live in it? And the same thing with V, right there at the end when Hellman is like, hey man, sign this, and we'll make a copy of your engram and store it. And then you can live forever. And it's like, yeah, but how? Who? In what body? Do I just live in a computer? Yeah, I don't know. Lots of questions, which I guess is a good thing. I like a game that leaves me wondering about it after I've played it. And this one, I mean, there's a limit to that. I don't like it when a game leaves me to a point where I'm like, what the hell just happened? This one, well, what you saw happened. And yes, I still have some questions, but ultimately, poor V put this relic chip in his head, and it ended up being the death of him ultimately. But, you know, he had a hell of a journey on the way there, right? You say it's not the destination, it's the journey, and he had a hell of a journey with Johnny. And I guess, I don't know, man. You think of that, you think of why Johnny was so upset with V when V decided to go it alone, when I decided to make V go it alone and not do it Johnny's way. Johnny's probably hurt by that, probably wanted that one last hurrah because Johnny knew that he couldn't live in V's head forever either, so maybe that's why Johnny reacted the way he did when we last saw him, why he was so angry and hurt, and why we couldn't part as friends. So it's kind of a bummer, but when I made the decision, I felt like it was the best decision for V. But maybe that was selfish. I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't know. It's cool to think about these things, and it shows that it wasn't an all bad game, you know, if it makes you stop and think about those things. So even though I'm not feeling the way I normally do when I finish a great game, I certainly have some thoughts and feelings. Yeah. What else? I know I didn't do everything that there is to do in this game. I just felt like I had gotten to a point where I wanted to further the main story along. And even though it did give me that warning where I was coming to a point of no return, I really felt like we would be able to come back after that and continue on. Like, remember very early in the game, there was another point of no return, and we went through that part, and then the game started back up again, and we were able to continue doing quests and stuff. So I kind of expected that to happen, and maybe it will once these credits scroll, I don't know. But even if I do have the option to go back in and continue with more quests, I don't know that I will. Because I kind of have the feeling of to what end. I've already finished the game. I've already finished the main story. I already see what's going to happen to Johnny and V, so do I really want to go back to those? And I guess it really wouldn't make any sense if we did, because in a lot of the side gigs, Johnny was a part of them, and Johnny's gone now, so I'm going to have to say that no, we are not going to be given the option to go back and finish those out. So I guess that's fine. Well, I don't know what else I could say. I could say thank you. If you watched this whole thing and you're still here with me, thank you. I appreciate the comments you guys left. Appreciate you hanging out with me and watching me play this game. I was going to play it anyway, even if it didn't get any views. I wanted to play this game. I waited for it for a long time. And I'm glad I played it. And I'm glad that those of you who are still here went through it with me. So thank you for that. Hope you enjoyed it. Well, I guess I'm just going to let these credits roll here. And you could stick around if you want to. We'll see where these credits take us. But thank you so much for joining me. And let me know what you thought of the game. And if you've finished the game, let me know how it went for you. And let me know what you thought of how I played it. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in another playthrough soon. So we have made it to the end of the credits here, and it's telling us, thank you for playing. Congrats, you've completed the main storyline of Cyberpunk 2077, but remember that Night City never sleeps. There's still so much to see and do. You can continue from your last open world checkpoint, where you will have a special reward waiting for you. Would you like to keep playing? Well, let's see what the special reward is. I'm just curious. Doesn't make any sense story-wise or game-wise to do this, but they say there's a reward. So let's go see what it is. Whoa. This is my last checkpoint right here, really? It's a pretty cool view. Alright, let's stand. Here's your reward. Congrats, you've completed the main storyline of Cyberpunk 2077. You will find special rewards waiting for you in your inventory. Note, if any of the rewards you earned are cyberware, you will have to visit a Ripper dock to use them instead. Okay. Special things in our inventory. Okay, I mean, how in the world am I supposed to know what's new in my inventory? I don't remember what was in my inventory. Is it a weapon? Is it clothing? I have absolutely no idea. How am I supposed to know what's new? One thing that I wish they had was a way to sort by newly picked up, but they don't have that. Oh, there it is right there. New items. Is that new? New items. Okay. It's a bunch of this crap. Okay. New items. I mean, these might be things that I just picked up. These are just dumb old regular stuff. Piece of software. Key to Jackie's stash. Really? I mean, look at all the stuff that's showing it was new here. It's all showing it was new because I never looked at it in game. So I have no idea what the surprise was, or the reward. Not a clue. I'd have to go look it up. But anyway, it doesn't really matter, because I am done playing this game. If you are watching this, let me know. I'd like to know if anybody sees this. I can't imagine that anybody sat through those credits, which were probably the longest credits in video game history. But if you skipped forward to the end, and you're watching this, let me know. I'd like to know. Anyway, thanks again for watching. See you later.